Hey guys, this is Anthony from VR Roundtable, and I am playing Chronos for the Oculus Rift. As you guys well know, I do not own an Oculus Rift. I have a HTC Vive, but thanks to Cross VR, I can use his software called Revive, which will allow me to play games like Chronos. This game has been available for 1 full year. It's been available for an entire year, and only now am I playing this game. So you have the ability to move between two worlds. This is the modern day world. Now, the modern day world does have computers and elevators and things like that, but it also has some like old school Dungeons and Dragons style action adventure type stuff. But the thing that I love about this game, probably more than anything else, is the incredible atmosphere. Just look at this. Look at the rain that's coming down. Look at the glowing lights over there. The lighting in this world, the lightning in the sky. This castle that you're next to. Look at the water streaking off of it. Just absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I'm a sucker for this type of stuff. You know, what am I supposed to tell you? So if you press the B button for a slide, I'm using an Xbox 360 style controller with a USB cord that's plugged into my computer. The sound, of course, is awesome. Now, the developers at Gunfire Games, what they did here is they basically created this area right here, and they're placing the camera right here. This is the spot. They decided, you know what, we're going to place the camera right here. So if you bring the character up as close as possible, look, this is about as close as I can get to this guy. He will stand right here, and it's like I'm kind of hovering in the air above this guy. He's supposed to be 33 years old right now. But you can see his backpack, you can see his green hoodie, his red scarf, you can see his boots, his sword, his gloves, all this stuff. And the detail is pretty good if you get him up close, you take a look at him. But you're stuck in this perspective, kind of like the early Resident Evil games. Luckily, you don't have tank controls. You're just kind of, from your perspective, you move your thumbstick in whatever direction, and he goes ahead and starts moving. Now, if he goes far enough, it's going to switch cameras. See, boom, right there, it switched cameras. Now, for this room, they put me in this little spot right here, elevated up, and I can move this guy all around. And the beautiful rain comes down. You hear the thunder. Unfortunately, he clips right through these wires, which is kind of weak. You have this computer over here. You can access this terminal, and it basically gives you like a first-person view, like you're right in front of this terminal. Hit any key to continue. So I can initialize DATLA, which is currently active, so it's already been initialized. I'm going to go ahead and log out. There's nothing for me to do. I actually need to go back into that crystal, but I just wanted to show you guys the rain. Look at the way the lighting is. Look at the lighting from that room over there. It just looks so beautiful. I really love this look. Now, there is one thing that is holding this experience back. And I think you guys know what that one thing is. It's called screen door effect. Screen door effect is really holding this experience back. If there was zero screen door and this was a little bit cleaner and clearer, it would be absolutely jaw-droppingly gorgeous. I mean, it already is. It already is. Even with the screen door, it still is gorgeous. Look at this. Look at the lighting over there. Look at the wet floor. And so in this world, there are elevators. I remember when I first started playing the game, and it's like you got a sword, you got a shield. You're thinking, okay, this is like a medieval game. And then you see a freaking elevator and you're like, what? You know, you got this elevator right here. So you're definitely not in a medieval world. This, when you're in this world, it's more like Horizon Zero Dawn, I would say. It's kind of like Horizon Zero Dawn in that it's like this post-apocalyptic apocalypse, you know, post-apocalypse, after everybody is gone, and then you got these people that are around that are kind of like Dungeons and Dragons style people, but they're living in a modern day world where all the computers were abandoned and there's like dead people left over. But I'm gonna go ahead and head back to that crystal because I actually should not be in this area. Let's see, one of my, I gotta remember my controls. I'm trying to think. One of these controls lets me run faster. Okay, it's A. I mean, it's, this is B. If you hold down B, you run faster. Yeah, this is the button I keep held down. So it switches views, and you got to keep up with that a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and use this portal. Okay, so I selected the wrong level. This is actually the level before where I'm at. But you know what? I'll show you guys this real quick, and then I'll go back to that other one. But this is the first level that you kind of get into. This is the first other world that you get into. And if you look around at your environment, it kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed a little bit. Okay, so the fighting in this game is hack and slash. You have offensive moves, you have defensive moves, and it's gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to the offense and defense. But yeah, I like this level because, and you hold down left trigger if you want to like target your enemy so that you're facing in the right direction. But yeah, to me, I'm looking at this world and it kind of has a bit of an Assassin's Creed kind of look to it, like the first Assassin's Creed. Have you heard the wailing at night? I think the Cyclops grieves more for the loss than the king himself. Woe to us when grief turns to rage. Okay, so you know there's some freaking Cyclops. But if you hold B down, you run faster. I love the lighting. Look at how you have this light source over here. And then you have some lighting up there that's flickering. You have lighting up there that's flickering. It's all torches. I'm going to go ahead and climb up this ladder and check this out real quick. But you have back doors that you can take. See, so they put me right here. This is a good vantage spot for this particular action sequence. Now, here comes a bad guy. Here's two of them. Which this is going to be difficult. I normally don't deal with two of these guys. But I was able to take them out. I do have a little health potion that I can take. I'm going to hit right bumper and see if I have it. Yeah, so I just upgraded my health there. And I love the torches. They look really beautiful. The light, the illumination is really cool. And I really feel like, look at this Dungeons and Dragons kind of environment that I am. I mean, this is straight Dungeons and Dragons. Who would have thought that I'd be able to play games where I'm inside this world, but I'm like a ghost that's over in the corner of the room, and I happen to have a 360 controller, and I can control this little adventurer. But I feel like I'm here. I feel like I'm in this place. I'm just not that dude, but I am here. So we got a bad guy right here. You really have to hit left trigger to target, otherwise a lot of times you'll be swinging in the wrong direction. But look at the lighting, the glowing. It's It's really cool. Really love the look of this game. Here's another guy over here. Look at this angle. This is a hell of an angle. I mean, I'm super far away from these guys. Let's run over here. Bring the fight a little closer to our vision. Got that fool. I have been taking some damage, though. I could die. I'm actually going a complete backwards way. This is completely backwards from the way you're supposed to go. But I went through that little secret door. Oh, this guy is a little bit harder to deal with. This guy has these fire explosions. Way too much damage. I'm about to die. Okay, I got that guy, but here's the thing. I have no more health potion. I can't afford to take a single sword swipe or I could die. Yeah, so I've gone completely backwards of the way I'm normally supposed to go, but hopefully it will still work fine. Whether I go forwards or backwards. Hopefully all these enemies don't rejuvenate. Okay, but let's go ahead and head back. See, right here you would get a health potion, but I already got it. Let's hope none of these guys have rejuvenated. And let's double check this little area. Beautiful environments, absolutely drop dead gorgeous. This game proves to me that any third-person game could be done in VR if you design it like this, where you basically design a camera location of where you're going to be the cameraman. This is your fixed spot, and you keep changing perspectives like this. And when the guy goes far enough, it switches to a new camera view, and they give you a new camera spot. This works absolutely fine. There's no problems with this. They should be able to do this with all kinds of games. You could do an Uncharted like this. You could do a God of War like this. You could do a Tomb Raider like this. Let's go over this way. I haven't gone this way. Oh yeah, here we got some more bad guys. Problem is, again, if I take a single bit of damage, I could be screwed. So I'm actually going to leave this fight. I'm going to go ahead and head back to where I should be, which is not even on this level. Actually, let's climb up here and see what's up here. But yeah, I feel like I'm in a Dungeons and Dragons type world. I mean, this really does seem... Oh shit, look at that back there. See, my heart is hell beating. I've taken serious damage. But look at how beautiful this battle looks from this angle. Look at this guy. It's like there's this human dude that is standing right here. He looks like he's about 5 feet 3 inches. He looks kind of short. But, I mean, look at the lighting. Lighting looks really good. Screen door is horrible. I'm not going to even try to pretend that the screen door isn't bad. Screen door effect is absolutely the biggest downer in VR right now, in my opinion. I think the PPI on the HTC Vive and the PPI on the Oculus Rift, both of them are bad. These PPIs are bad. There's just no getting around it. The resolution is really low. I cannot wait. I can't wait for a new headset that, at the very least, doubles the PPI of the Rift and the Vive. It's got to double the PPI, because right now this PPI is as low as you get. And that's why I can easily see screen door throughout this game. But look at this camera shot I'm at over here. It's really a cool design. I got to give Gunfire Games a lot of props. Okay, let's go back to this portal. Yeah, this is where we want to go. Okay, so this is the level that I'm actually on. This is a level I should have been on from the very beginning. And in this level, I gotta battle these strange. Ah, this guy took me out. Death. So if you do die, you get taken all the way back to the beginning of the level. I don't believe there's any kind of check mark with this. But these enemies, the interesting thing about these enemies, I can block this guy's shots. Like if I hold that right trigger, this is to block. But I could try to block a couple shots, then get a couple offensive shots in. Play a little bit of defense and offense. That's kind of how you have to do it. You have to learn these different creatures that you're going to have to deal with. Look at this giant creature over here. And you got like these giant golems. I need to just run the hell. I need to run on by because this giant golem is about to come into the picture real quick. So those blue goblins are pretty easy to deal with, but there are some more difficult ones, like this guy right here with the fire. This guy, I'm gonna try to attack him right away, but he does have this fire blast. Let me see if I have a health pack. Yes. Needed this health really bad before I take on this guy. Oops. So I'm gonna let him come a little bit closer to me. Oh, I took a major shot. I'm trying to block. Got him. Sometimes I get these headset messages. I don't know if that has anything to do with revive. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try to recenter. Sometimes if I recenter my view, then it works. I'm going to go this way. So once again, let's talk about beautiful graphics. Like, this is straight up beautiful. But I can tell you guys that I'm looking at my character, and he is probably like 40 feet away from me right now, maybe a little bit farther than that, and he is a pixelated mess. I can see his shield, I can see his sword, but he is incredibly blurry, and he does not look like a real person. This is the problem. It's distant objects can be blurry and fuzzy. If he gets up closer here, he does look quite a bit better. And the graphics right now, where I'm in this battle with this fire wizard, pretty damn cool. These enemies kind of remind me of like Pan's Labyrinth or something like that. They're very not your normal kind of enemies. And look at this giant golem up here. Look at that. I'm gonna go in this room. Just absolutely beautiful graphics. I gotta deal with these strange Aztec kind of enemies. I apologize for these messages. Ah, here's a health potion. How do I get it? Yes, needed that so bad. I need to take it right now. Okay, much better. Oh, I never saw this ladder over here. Maybe this is some little hidden area I can get to. Just imagine, though, a really good RPG that looks like this. Because this looks like a cool RPG. Imagine Zelda in VR. God damn. This kind of has a little bit of a Zelda flavor, actually. Okay, I gotta play a little bit of defense here. Gotta start blocking some shots. There we go. Let's see if I have another health. Nope, no more health. He's hunched over like that. I think that's a sign that he's taken a lot of damage. You don't really get like an on-screen health meter. I can pause it. Yeah, see, my health is really low. 217 out of 792, and here comes one of these fire dudes. Although he didn't see me. My experience, my age, I'm now 34. I'm level 13. Oh, I do have 4 points I can use. I'm going to add it to agility. See if we can look in this chest right here. No. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Certain items can be combined to create new items. Inventory can be accessed from the character menu. Okay, so upgrade X. Let's see now, we're trying to maybe I already did it. Okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do right there. Yeah, these headset freaking things suck. Level is incredibly low. I think if I take one more shot. Oh no, I just took a shot right there and I'm still alive. Seeing if I can use my speed to get away from this guy, then turn around and attack. Oh, he got me. And as far as the graphics go, I would say that I don't think people with an Oculus Rift, I don't think this is going to look a hell of a lot better in an Oculus Rift. I think I'm getting basically an identical experience with this. So that's why I feel like Revive is well worth the opportunity. Also, this game Chronos, I bought this. It was the 1-year anniversary sale for Oculus. I got this game for $17. Talk about a deal. When this game first came out, on the Oculus Rift over 1 year ago now. It's amazing to think that this game is over 1 year old. This game is $40, and I think it's $40 right now because the sale just ended on it. But yeah, I'm really loving this game. I continue to play this game, continue to enjoy this game, and it's an awesome game. But that's basically going to wrap it up for this play session. My name's Anthony with VR Roundtable. If you could, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Go ahead and like this video if you could, and leave a comment as well. Love to hear from you guys. And I'm just going to keep battling these Pan's Labyrinth type creatures that are so interesting with my guy that continues to get a little bit older. Alrighty guys, I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Later.